Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Thursday, May 11th. A significant coastal storm will affect the I-95 corridor region from D.C. to Philadelphia to New York City in the Friday night, Saturday night time frame. Before we get to the coastal storm, there's some rain to deal with today, tonight, and tomorrow. In the D.C. metro region, there can even be some downpours, brief downpours over the next several hours. Most of this rain today will stay Philadelphia south and west across the D.C. metro region. New York City should remain dry today. All areas can get some showers on Friday, but again, the main action from the upcoming coastal storm will be a soaking rain Friday night, Saturday, into Saturday night. Again, some of that rain will fall heavily at times. Let's start off by looking at the current radar loop. Again, some decent rains right in and around the D.C. metro region. All of this in the western part of Pennsylvania should head into southeastern Pennsylvania this afternoon. Occasional showers this afternoon in and around Philly. Occasional showers, perhaps even some downpours in the D.C. metro region over the next several hours. New York City will feature some thickening clouds today. Most, if not all, of the rain should stay south and west of the New York City region. They should stay dry through the day. Well, let's focus in on this upcoming coastal storm for the Mid-Atlantic region by first looking at the 500 millibar height anomalies going forward from this morning right into the middle part of next week. All of this, by the way, from the 6Z GFS model run, and all these maps available on tropicaltidbits.com. We've had a deep upper level low situated over the northeast U.S. for the last several days, leading to well below normal temperatures and some unsettled conditions with occasional showers. That's trying to move off the northeast coastline today. However, notice on its heels, another deep upper level low situated over the south central U.S. This caused some instability late yesterday with some severe weather down across Oklahoma and Texas. Also, an upper level low now situated over southern Canada. These two systems will actually end up phasing together over the northeast U.S. by the latter part of this weekend, and there will be another deep upper level low situated right over the northeast U.S. by the latter part of this weekend, keeping us well below normal as far as temperatures go. And this phasing together of these upper level systems will lead to a significant coastal storm for the Mid-Atlantic region, specifically the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Philadelphia to New York City in the Friday night, Saturday night time frame. Let's move forward in 6-hour increments, and notice these two upper level lows creeping towards the eastern part of the nation. This is now Friday morning, a significant upper level low over Arkansas. Another one over south central U.S., and we're kind of stuck in between three separate upper level lows. Can be some showers Thursday night into the day on Friday. But again, the main action from the coastal storm will hold off until Friday night. This is now the Friday evening forecast map. Both of these upper level lows moving towards the northeast U.S. And here by Saturday morning, we'll have a significant coastal low right along the Mid-Atlantic coastline on Saturday. Rain heavy at times, breezy, quite cool for this time of the year. In fact, high temperatures on Saturday associated with this significant coastal low may be confined to the middle 50s, well below normal. The normal highs should be well up in the 70s this time of the year in D.C. and Philadelphia. Let's keep moving forward, and here we go. By Sunday morning, these two upper level lows pretty much phase together, forming a deep upper level low. With this kind of deep upper level low sitting on top of the region on Sunday, we cannot expect a great day. Too much instability with cold air in the upper part of the atmosphere. As soon as the sun comes out, it'll start to heat the ground, which in turn heats the lower atmosphere, causing instability with warm air in the lower part of the atmosphere, cold air aloft associated with this deep upper level system. Instability, perhaps a shower or two, breezy and quite cool for the day on Sunday. There will be some improvement on Sunday as that coastal storm pulls up into New England, but with this deep upper level low sitting right on top of the northeast U.S., it cannot be a great day this time of the year. Let's keep moving forward now. Finally, by Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, and here we are Monday afternoon, this deep upper level low actually does shift far enough off the coast, and here we go by Tuesday morning, that high pressure ridging sets up across the Ohio Valley, and it moves right into the eastern U.S. by Tuesday night, Wednesday time frame. Notice, however, a deep upper level low situated here over the western U.S. And by the time we get into Wednesday morning, and here we are, Wednesday morning, a lot of high pressure ridging in the eastern half of the nation by the middle part of next week. Warm air should blast into the northeast U.S. on Wednesday. Excuse me, high temperatures of 80 plus degrees possible in D.C., Philadelphia, maybe even into New York City on Wednesday afternoon. Looks like it stays warm the remainder of the week. But notice this deep upper level low over the western U.S. Unfortunately, this looks like a classic setup for a severe weather outbreak in the Central Plains by the middle of next week, with very warm air here in the eastern half of the nation, very cold air for this time of the year in the western part of the nation. This place, the Central Plains, stuck in the middle, could very well have a widespread severe weather outbreak around the middle part of next week. Well, let's focus in on the temperatures here by using the 6Z GFS. We're looking at 850 millibars. That's a couple thousand feet up in the above ground level, the lower part of the atmosphere. These are the temperature anomalies moving forward. Here we are. Well, let's get back. Here we are at the current time right here, and this is now moving forward in 6-hour increments. Still some cold air hanging on in the northeast U.S. and indeed now by tonight, and then here we go by tomorrow morning, again 6-hour increments. A colder than normal stretch of area here extends from the Central Plains into the northeast U.S. and make no bones about it, this coastal storm will be associated with very chilly air. Here is Saturday morning. Again, high temperatures probably confined to the 50s on Saturday, along with breezy conditions, windy down by the coastline for sure, and heavy rain at times in D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City. Moving forward here with that deep upper level low consolidating over the northeast U.S. on Sunday, Mother's Day. A very chilly air mass will be the result here in the Mid-Atlantic region and northeast U.S. Way below normal this time of the year. Maybe some sunshine, but also cannot rule out a couple of showers with the unstable atmosphere. Cold air aloft, warm air down at the lower levels trying to develop as the sun pops in and out. Expect some cumulus clouds to form and maybe a few showers. An unstable kind of a day on Sunday. Certainly somewhat better than Saturday, but certainly not great for this time of the year. Let's now move forward, and here we are Monday morning, still chilly in the northeast U.S., but notice the warm blob here over the Central Plains moving into the Ohio Valley by Tuesday, and that just blasts into the eastern U.S. and northeast U.S. Here we are by Wednesday afternoon, perhaps 75 or 80 degrees for highs on Wednesday, maybe even into the 80s on Wednesday afternoon. It stays warm during much of the second half of next week here in the Mid-Atlantic region. But notice, out in California, the southwestern U.S., very cold for this time of year. With that cold air mass to the west, very warm air to the east, the Central Plains could unfortunately be setting up for a widespread severe weather outbreak around Wednesday or so of next week. Well, let's wrap up with a look at the surface maps just for the northeastern quadrant of the country. Again, using the 6Z GFS model run, this is where we stand right now. Again, some decent showers in and around D.C., maybe some brief downpours over the next few hours. Some of the showers should move into Pennsylvania, southeastern Pennsylvania over the afternoon hours. New York City, again, stays basically dry today. There will be thickening clouds, however. Let's keep moving forward now. By this evening, some showers still extending from D.C. to Philadelphia region, dry in New York City. By tomorrow, mainly a dry day. There can be a little bit of light rain or drizzle at times, but then we'll start seeing rain starting to move in from the southwest to the northeast as that coastal storm gets underway. This is now by Friday evening, and here we go by late Friday night. Certainly can be some rain, heavy at times, towards daybreak on Saturday, and Saturday itself will feature a coastal storm. Here we are Saturday early afternoon, right over the southeastern part of Delaware, with some heavy rain extending from D.C. up across the Philadelphia region into New York City. The winds will pick up. Certainly can gust to 35, 40 miles per hour at the coast itself. Some heavy rain here. This is now Saturday evening, starting to pull out of the D.C. metro region, but still some rain into Saturday night across Philadelphia and especially New York City. By Sunday morning, that strong coastal storm moves up along the New England coastline, but we certainly will remain breezy, will remain cool, and there can be a few showers on Sunday, along with perhaps some sunny intervals, but a few showers given the unstable atmosphere expected on Sunday, Mother's Day, with cold air in the upper part of the atmosphere and an attempt to warm up the lower part of the atmosphere, but staying well below normal right through the early part of next week here in the I-95 corridor. And a coastal storm will produce some heavy rain Friday night, Saturday into Saturday night. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.